Now, as part of this election, lots of candidates are trying to qualify for Portland's small donor election program. To qualify as council candidates, they have to get at least $5 from 250 different people who live in the city of Portland. If they do qualify, then they could collect between $40,000 and $120,000 of taxpayer money to help with their campaigns. And that leads us to a report that we think is worth your time. Sophie Peel over at Willamette Week published this late last week. Council candidates discussed trading donations to leverage public matching funds. Experts say that could violate election law. Sophie reports that emails from last month show at least 4 city council candidates agreed to donate to each other's campaign in order to help one another qualify for that tax money. Experts she spoke to say those deals appear to violate an Oregon law that prohibits using undue influence to coerce someone to contribute to any candidate. In short, it makes quid pro quo campaign contributions illegal. Violating the law is a Class C felony, punishable by up to 5 years in prison and a fine of up to $125,000. One of the experts Sophie talked to called the donations questionable, despite only one of those candidates actually qualifying for the tax money. If you'd like to see which candidates are involved, including what some of their emails said, just check out Sophie's story by going to wweek.com. And by the way, it turns out in general, this was just a dumb idea. The director of Portland's small donor program told me this afternoon that a donation from another candidate would not be counted as one of those 250 because it came with the expectation that something of value was being given for the donation, namely that $5 going back to the first candidate from the second candidate. The donations have to be pure donations above the value of what the giver gets back.